Just wanted to share a quick blog post about 3 key things that have made me successful and ensure that I continue in my success. For those of you that don't know me, I am an educator, longtime teacher, and now third year as a school administrator. I am also a fitness consultant and overall just a lover of learning, and I always want to share, and the things that have worked for me, I definitely want to spread that and pay that forward and help others. So that being said, there are 3 key things, and I like to use a sentence starter of I love, because these 3 things I definitely love to do because they've ensured my success, like I've said earlier. So the 3 key things are, number 1, I love reading. What do I mean by that? I love to read anything involving my field of education. I love to read anything involving fitness, but I also love to read anything that will add value to me, add value to my teachers and students, and add value to anybody that's close to me or my friends. So I definitely want to share my success with other people, and the books and the information that I read, I definitely want to share. So what do I do to make sure that I'm reading every single day? Well, I do 2 things. In a golden hour, which I took from Darren Hardy, the editor of Success Magazine, he talks about a golden hour in which in that hour you want to read up to 10 pages of a book and you want to listen to at least 15 minutes of audio, something that'll add value to you and something that you're definitely interested in. So I do that. I usually do it in the morning when I get up, or if I'm rushing to get to work or I have to get there early for whatever reason, I do it on my commute to work. I take public transportation. One of the reasons is that specifically it gives me time to do those things. And it sets a positive tone for me for the day, so that's really important. So I love reading. The second thing, I love reflection. I'm always thinking. I'm a thinker. And my fiance jokes about me actually thinking about what I want to eat. So when the waiter comes up and asks me something, I always go, because I want to make sure that I'm making the right decision for me at the time. And I got to work on speeding that up, right? It drives her crazy. But anyway, I love reflection. I like to think back on my day. I like to think back on my week. I like to think back on my month and my year. And I do that at regular intervals. And I think, what has gone well for me? And what can I do better to improve? So reflecting that way and creating a plan of action is something that has worked really, really well for me, and I've grown by leaps and bounds because of it. And the final thing, the third thing, is I love results from action. And what I mean by that is I love when all the hard work of reading, of reflection pays off when I take action. Right? Results can happen without action. It's important to learn. It's important to think about what you've learned and apply it. But you won't see the results until you get action. So I love those 3 things. I love reading, I love reflection, and I love results. And hopefully you'll love those things too, and you'll see success. I wish you much success.